You can qualify for up to $250,000 in business funding with bad credit and no hard credit pull. And it's based exclusively on your business revenue, so there's no personal guarantee either. I know so many of you who are running your businesses, and like many business owners, you're dealing with ups and downs in the market you're in. Maybe you've had bumps along the way and your personal credit score isn't where you'd like it to be. You've probably heard no more times than you can even count when trying to secure funding because of it. So I'll show you how this funding option can go up to $1 million with good performance, how your business can get approved only by generating monthly revenue in the low four figures, and how this is one of the fastest ways to get cash money into your business checking account for things like running payroll and buying work vehicles. It's called the Revenue Flex Line, and it operates a lot like a business line of credit with a few key differences. By the way, this video is sponsored by Revenue, but I know there are a significant number of business owners who are running great businesses but have bad personal credit who could use a product like this one right now. And this isn't really your typical line of credit. It's specifically designed for business owners who've been told they're too risky because of personal credit issues. This program looks past the credit report and focuses on what's actually happening in your business. It's about giving people like you who are driving revenue but may not have perfect personal credit the chance to access the funding you need to grow. You've built something amazing, and this line of credit recognizes that. It's a game changer for those of you who've been carrying the weight of less than ideal personal credit scores. Now, before you apply, here are the minimum requirements you need to meet. It's only available to businesses registered and operating in the US. Your business must be operational for at least 1 year to qualify. You must have a separate business bank account, and it's required that you have a minimum of $20,000 in monthly deposits over the last 3 months. There's no mixing personal and business finances, and sole proprietors are not eligible. It's available for LLCs, corporations, and partnerships. So if you're a business owner with an LLC, you can hit the link below to apply for the Revenue Flex Line without a hard credit pull and without a personal guarantee. Remember that. Now, using the Flex Line, there's really 4 things you must know before you start using this. And for the first thing you must know, I really want you to imagine having access to a pool of money whenever you need it, without the burden of hidden fees or surprise charges. With Revenue's Flex Line, there's no origination fees, there's no maintenance fees, and no draw fees. You only pay when you actually use the funds. It's like having a safety net that doesn't cost you anything unless you need it. Whether you tap into it now or save it for a rainy day, the flexibility is entirely yours. And Revenue's Flex Line can grow with your business, with credit lines available up to $1 million. As your revenue increases, so does your spending power. You don't have to reapply or jump through hoops to access more capital. Also, Revenue uses factor rates, which can range from 1.1 to 1.5. So you can determine how much you repay based on the original amount you borrow. For example, with a factor rate of 1.1, borrowing $10,000 means you'll repay $11,000. If you compare that to credit cards' yearly interest rate, you'll find that the same factor rate of 1.1 comes out to about 18% APR, which is about 4% lower than your typical business credit card APR right now. But just keep in mind that rates can go significantly higher than that. So do the math for yourself and make sure that your business opportunity is worth the cost of capital. Now, when it comes to repayment, you can choose daily or weekly repayment schedules that align with how money comes into your business. Whether you have busy weeks or slower periods, you can tailor your repayment plan to fit your schedule. Plus, with terms ranging from 6 to 12 months, you get the breathing room to pay back the funds without feeling like you're on a tight leash. Also, one of the biggest pain points for business owners is waiting. Waiting for approval or waiting for access and waiting for paperwork to process. With Revenue, that's not an issue. You can apply online and get a funding decision in as little as 1 hour. Once you're approved, the funds are available within 24 hours. And I almost forgot, they have a Visa card attached directly to the Flex Line. So whether you want funds deposited directly into your business bank account or prefer to use the Revenue Visa business card, you have freedom to choose what works best for your situation. And the best part is, you don't have to wait for a physical card to come in the mail. Once you're approved, a virtual card is available immediately, so you can start using the funds right away. And listen, running a business doesn't stop at 5 p.m., and neither should your ability to access capital. With Revenue, you have 24/7 access to your funds through the Revenue mobile app or your business Visa card. And all your usage and good payment history gets reported to the business credit bureaus, which can dramatically improve your business credit profile. They report directly to Dun& and Bradstreet. And if you don't know, many lenders, including Elon Financial, will pull your Dun& and Bradstreet report before they approve you for credit. So this is a big one here. And let's be real. When you're dealing with your business finances, having the right customer service and support makes all the difference. We all know how frustrating it could be to deal with automated systems or chat bots when you need answers right now. Now, with Revenue, you won't have that problem. Each business is assigned a dedicated US-based account manager who's just one call or message away. Whether you have a question about your line of credit or need advice on how to make the most of it, your account manager can give you advice and guidance on that. And I say the Revenue Flex sign can be used by any business owner with a decent amount of revenue, but it's really great for one specific type of business owner. And if this is you, then you need to check it out. It's going to be for you if you're running a business that's bringing in a decent to good amount of revenue, but struggling to get traditional funding because of bad personal credit or even no credit history. Then this is really for you. And think about it. You've worked hard to build your business. You've got customers, you're generating revenue, but every time you walk into a bank to ask for funding, they slam the door in your face. Not because your business isn't successful, but because of your personal credit scores. I mean, how frustrating is that? You've got the potential to grow, but you're held back by something that has nothing to do with how well your business is performing. And this is where Revenue comes in. They look at your business's real performance, not your personal credit history. If you've been missing out on opportunities to expand or even hire more staff or invest in equipment just because the banks won't look past your personal credit, then it's probably time for a new approach. So don't forget to hit the link below to apply, and thank you for watching.